Alrighty. Hello there. I'm assuming people can see me. Can someone throw in the chat whether or not they can see me? I'm kind of waiting to make sure that I am up and going. No one in the chat is letting me know that. There we go. I'm assuming that means that things are working. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm fairly certain everyone watching knows me, but in case someone catches this later and don't know who I am, my name is Caleb Bent. I am the choir director at Cornerstone Christian Academy in Bloomington, Illinois. And I not only like to teach choir, but I like to make things from scratch. And this past Wednesday, with all of the COVID-19 shelter-in-place stuff going on, I decided that I was so bored. I was tired of being bored. And so I wanted to make pasta. And so I did. And my students, my high school students, asked if I would put out a tutorial. So we did a live meeting this past Wednesday on how to make pasta. And I told them, those of them that attended, that I would make a chopped style dish, so a dish like the TV show Chopped, based on 3 ingredients that they put in the comments. And whatever 3 ingredients they put, I had to make a pasta dish that used. So we did that. I got the results. The 3 ingredients that we are going with are Dijon mustard. We got this honey Dijon, tomato paste, and tartar sauce. Now I don't have a tartar sauce to show you because that's going to be part of the dish. We are just going to go ahead and make our own tartar sauce. And believe me, it is the weirdest thing in the world to Google the phrase tomato tartar Dijon pasta dish. And so I did a little research and we found something that will hopefully work. And so tonight we are trying for the first time, which believe me, we're both extremely nervous about, a pasta cooked normally, served with a tomato Dijon sauce. And then on top of that, we are going to cook up a nice piece of salmon. And then on top of the salmon, we are going to do a tomato tartar sauce. I have no idea how it's going to go. Neither does Mrs. Bent. We have frozen pizza in the freezer just in case we don't like this. But here goes nothing. So for those of you who were on the Zoom on Wednesday, you know how to make pasta. I've already done so. I went ahead and did this earlier so I could let it dry a little bit and just be there and ready to go for the live stream. If you're not there, it's a really simple recipe. It is 100 grams or 2/3 of a cup flour for every 1 egg. Whisk that together, add a little water if you need to form a dough. Roll that together, ball it up, let it sit under a cling film, under plastic wrap for about a half hour at minimum. Then take it out, flour it up, roll it out, cut it however you want, and there you go. You have pasta. Can I buy a photocopy of your mom's cookbook? No, you cannot. We've already discussed this. You cannot purchase that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Mrs. Bent has already started on the prepping process. What are you doing over there, Mrs. Bent?
I'm slicing an onion.
Good. show them your apron. I have this like nice kind of like formal, kind of goes everywhere apron just because I like how chefy it makes me. And then which one do you have on, Mrs. Bent? It says cutie pie. So I like it. We got these. I wanted to wear the nice one for tonight, but I also have one that says stud muffin because, you know, hey. Alrighty, so you are finally slicing onions, and then you'll eventually get some minced together for your tartar sauce. So Mrs. Bent is going to be handling the salmon and the tartar sauce because this is the only time you will ever hear me say that Mrs. Bent cooks something better than I. Well, sorry, 2 times. 2 times that we've discovered. 2 things that Mrs. Bent is better at cooking than I am. That's Andy's mint cookies, which we have some. We will probably enjoy them on the stream, and the salmon that she's going to cook tonight. I don't know how she does it, but she fries it so beautifully. So she's going to be taking care of the salmon and the tartar sauce. I am in charge of the tomato Dijon sauce and the pasta, which obviously I've already done most of my work. So checking Miss Carrington. Miss Carrington said you're a cutie pie.
Aw, thanks.
Get a chef hat. I wish I had a chef hat. Kiss the cook. Okay.
No.
They're telling me to. I got to do it. Okay. I'm going to get this bad boy filled up with water, and we can go ahead and get that water boiling. By the way, I understand that most of the people on this live stream are probably my students. So if you have any questions or if you have anything you want to throw in the chat, let me know. You having fun?
Oh, yeah. What if I cut myself?
Please don't cut yourself on the live stream. That would not be family friendly.
Are you satisfied with these onions?
Am I satisfied with that? Are they thinly sliced?
I think so.
Ooh, that looks amazing. Yep. And then you will need a tablespoon.
Yes.
Or you'll need you're halving that recipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll need a tablespoon of that onion, like just as finely sliced, diced as you can. So I'm actually going to.
Do you want more onion in this?
What?
Do you want this?
I mean, if you're not going to use it, we might as well use it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that pasta or that water back there to start boiling, slowly but surely, because it is a smaller burner. Hi, Aubrey. Wait, can you actually... Hold on. They're asking me to turn on donations. Please tell me I can get that to work. I know I'm not allowed to monetize videos until how do I turn on? Someone tell me how to turn on donations. How do I do that?
I don't know.
I don't either. Remote chat, participants, Google, toggle times. No. I need to figure out. Y'all, I'm trying. Yeah, oh, thanks, Wilson. Yeah, I'll just Google it. How to turn on subtitles, community, turn on. Do I have subtitles? I'm so confused. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's share. No, I'm not sharing it.
It's okay.
Stream, manage. Oh, it's not gonna. I don't know if I'm able to turn on. Do you? Oh, you do have to have 1,000 subs before I can even do donations on a live stream. Yeah, I'm fairly certain to monetize. I have to have 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not going to start begging for subscribers just yet. Yeah, I have to have 1,000 subs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh well. I'm not gonna ask for subscribers. I'm not gonna beg for subscribers, seeing as this is my first video ever. But if you want to, thanks for the support there. Dr. Carrington says he really appreciates the safe chopping with a knife. That's because during this time we really don't need to. The last place we want to visit is the doctor's office, not because we don't want to see you, but we feel it's safer that way.
I'm very meticulous.
That's also true. She's better at... Okay, sorry. Okay, so cooking. Andy's made cookies and this salmon. Kitchen skills, mainly because she's more patient. She is better at finely chopping stuff than I am. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. What do you got going on over there? You know what I can do? You got all my onions sliced. I'm going to go ahead and start up my tomato sauce recipe. So real quick, so my tomato sauce is going to be consisting of sun-dried tomatoes, an onion that we have finely sliced and that we are going to cook off with some garlic. Oh, that was the other thing. I need to get water boiling to make chicken broth.
Where are you going to do that?
The microwave.
Yep.
Because when you have all of your stovetop being taken up by pots and pans, you can boil water in the microwave. Also, our cup measure is dirty.
Really?
Where'd you put it? Did you move it somewhere?
Might be in the dishwasher.
Oh, is the dishwasher clean?
Yes.
I love when that happens. Hey, look at that. Okay, we decided I'm doubling my tomato sauce recipe, right?
Yes.
So
Where do you want me to put your onions?
Any chance you can leave them on the cutting board right now?
I think so.
To the microwave, which happens to be right underneath this laptop. Here's hoping that doesn't wig out the stream. Maybe lamb sauce. What? Gordon Ramsay is jealous. Nice. How many Eatons are there, Seth? Why do I only know one of you? Okay. Well, now they're just blowing up the chat. Great. Okay. Anyways, I am doing sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, chicken broth. That's why I'm boiling it, because I have a chicken base that I mix in with the water to create chicken broth. And then I've also got some basil, the Dijon mustard, and then as a topper of the pasta, we're going to grate some Parmesan over it. Mrs. Bent, obviously the pasta we've already talked about. Mrs. Bent is doing the tomato tartar sauce using the tomato paste, mayonnaise, lemon juice, some of the onion that she finely chopped up, salt, pepper, and then something neither of us have used before, capers. I've never cooked with capers. I've never done anything. I don't think I've ever even had a dish with capers. Well, I've never had tartar sauce, so there's that as well. You might notice that we are not doing pickles in this tartar sauce because we both agree that pickles are eh. Let's see. That's so late. That's not good. Oh yeah, this is the burner that was having troubles the other night. I think it just has to stay plugged in is the problem. Yeah, it just falls out easier than, yeah, that's getting hot now. It just falls out easier than the others. We're still going to cook off the minced onions and the capers, right?
Yes.
Once I get my onions in the pan, I will, we can then chop those up. I feel like I wanted to see if I should, I could just probably tear these. Oh, they're already in pretty small chunks. We should be okay on that front. So, capers are good. Dr. Carrington says capers are good. They're like a pickle thing, aren't they? What's happening? Mr. Bent should do a crossover with Mr. J. How hot do you have to get that water to boil? You don't have to get it to a rolling boil. I'm probably just gonna let it sit here because pasta will be like one of the last steps. I won't even put in the pasta until we at least have the salmon in for a couple minutes. So, in all honesty, once this is cooked off, I might actually switch the pots around. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Wait to boil that.
I'm going to do this in olive oil?
Yeah, I got some olive oil. What, the tiny onions? Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and drain off your half a tablespoon of capers? Huh. There we go. Whew, that is a pungent smell. That's why we're going to finally chop it and cook it off, because I'm not working with that. Yep. Trying to see. Tartar sauce, nice. Need half a tablespoon. A glug of olive oil. Well, you need to drain them and rinse them as well.
The whole thing?
Huh?
The Okay.
Yeah, no, just your half tablespoon. Luckily, we have the tiny. So she is draining and rinsing the capers. I am waving the smoke away. Ignore the smoke. The smoke is nothing. Put an onion in to see where I'm at. Need a little more heat there. Let that heat up a little bit longer. Is the recipe Windows compatible? I don't know what that means. Do I get extra credit for watching this? Wilson, you're not even getting credit in my class right now. Everything I'm doing is optional, unfortunately. Hey, we got 13 people watching. Look at that. I wonder how high we can get that number to climb to. Where are all my high schoolers? Normally, are any of my high schoolers watching? Alrighty, onions are going in. There is a lot of onions in the dish. Wowzers. I don't know if I want to use all this. It's okay. We'll just sweat them down until they're nothing. Alright, onions are in. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. We bumped there for a second. Oh, wait, I happen to be in high school. Which Carrington is that? It just says family. That could be either one of the sisters or your mom. Oh, hey, my water's done. Just let it sit.
What?
That's okay.
What?
I was going to have you chop up the capers.
I already know that.
That's fine. I didn't tell you. It's mostly my fault. Ow. This just in. Hot things are hot. I saw the comments. I'm not singing the Ratatouille theme song. It's not even the theme song. It's just a song in the middle. I will kick Weston. Not Weston, Wilson. Sorry, I'm used to yelling at multiple people.
I'm done with this. Are you done with it?
Yes, because if I'm just throwing in the sun-dried tomatoes as is, then yes, I'm done with it. I picked up the caper. I'm just going to try it. That's weird, but it'll get hidden. Hopefully. What? What's for fish? Yeah, I know. How often do we have fish? Oh, tonight we're having fish. So, were you wanting to prepare on that?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just use that one over again. So for those of you that don't know, Mrs. Bent and I have colored cutting boards because there are, in a professional kitchen, you will most likely find colored cutting boards for different reasons. Green, you cut vegetables on. Red, you cut meat. Yeah. Yellow, you cut poultry. And blue, you cut fish. We haven't been doing a lot of fish recently, so I've been using the fish cutting board as somewhere to roll out and cut my pasta. Well, it didn't dawn on me that tonight we're also trying to do a fish on top of the pasta. So now we're having to break my own rules, and Mrs. Bent is having to use the veggie cutting board for the salmon. Check on my onions. Woo, hello. Those are sweating down. down nicely. Now, quick little life.
Better not get salmon vanilla.
Is that Wilson? I bet that was Wilson. No, it's Colin. It's one of my kids. It's one of my small group kids. So, quick life hack. If you want to caramelize onions a little bit quicker than they naturally want to, teaspoon of sugar in with the onions. Make them caramelize just that much quicker. And then also, if this is, can I have one of the oven mitts? So this yellow, thank you. This yellow goop right here is chicken base, and it is basically chicken stock that's been very concentrated. And what I'm doing is I'm mixing up that concentrated chicken base into water, and I'm basically creating a quick chicken stock that will go in our sauce.
When are you going to be ready for the salmon again?
I need to get my tomatoes and stuff in. So I need these to sweat off for a little bit longer. And then I'll put the sun-dried tomatoes in and everything else basically. So right now, Mrs. Bent is pre-seasoning, letting the seasons kind of settle in on the fish. We are using, for the fish, it's real simple. We're using salmon, and the seasoning is salt, pepper, chili powder, and nutritional yeast flakes, which if you do not use... Oh, and crushed red pepper, that's right. So very quick, easy seasoning. Also, nutritional yeast, if you haven't used it, highly recommend it. It's very good. Bone apple tea, correct. Throw a raw potato in the dish. Nah. How these look?
Pretty good if I say so myself.
Those do look good. We'll let them mellow there for just a little bit longer.
Mr. Bent likes to take over for me sometimes.
I was just looking. I was just looking at him. I wasn't trying to critique you or do anything like that. Ooh, look at how gummy those are. Man, I'm so glad we figured out that sugar does the trick, because I would have never. Don't turn on that butter. Ooh, hello. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to cook this for a little bit, and then I'll set it on the back burner to just stay warm and kind of mellow together. And then while I'm boiling the water, you could probably start your fish. Press Alt plus F4 to make it cook faster. Nice.
Why the yeast?
MSG. Why the yeast? I don't know. It's honestly kind of adds just a little bit of a, for me, it adds a little bit of a crunch. Mrs. Ben kind of put me on to nutritional yeast. What did you start using it for? Just because it was in a recipe?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. It adds a little bit of crunch to the outside of the fish and just a little bit of little flavor. Makes a little bit different texture. Mr. Bent say, I'm not going to say it if you ask me to. Now people are typing in Russian. Okay, cool. My chat is officially becoming a meme. Once I have. Okay, thank you. Or they're getting nice and caramelized. I am going in with all of my sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay.
And at least my chicken stock. Chicken stock going in. Let all those flavors get together. I just realized I forgot to cook the garlic with the onions.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'll forgive myself later.
You gonna put it in there?
Yeah. I just wanted all that to
It's
start.
coming off the burner.
No, yeah, there's really no way to avoid that with that Dutch oven. What do I need? 2 cloves of garlic. So I need 4 cloves of garlic. So, another quick hack for you: a clove of garlic is roughly 1 teaspoon whenever you chop it up. So I need 4 cloves. So I'm going to do a heavy tablespoon. That's going to be a very vegetal sauce. You know how I feel about vegetal sauces.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it back in the fridge for me. Thank you. Tomato paste. I need. Thank you. Are you on standby until I'm done with my stuff? Nice. I thought I was going to be the one ahead this whole time. Huh? I do enjoy talking.
Don't use all of it.
You need some? How much do you need?
I need half a teaspoon. Yep.
Just put in a teaspoon, whole teaspoon. Okay, tomato paste goes into tomato sauce, making it actually look tomato-y. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's pretty good. Now let's ruin it with Dijon mustard. Took a screenshot of your kitchen. Cool. Can't wait to see them eat stuff. I'm pretty nervous, I'm not going to lie. Break the spoon with pasta. I don't even know what that means. Will this turn into a mukbang? No, it will not. We are only cook. I hope it doesn't turn into a mukbang. I don't want to cook that much food. What happened to mine? Did I already put my tablespoon in the sink?
Maybe.
Yeah, I did. It's okay. I just put it in the chicken
Do you
broth.
want this?
Nope. This will be good. This is the part. Right. So first off, tomato paste you've seen now go in the tartar sauce and in the tomato sauce. That's ingredient 1. Ingredient 2, mustard. Going in. No. There's that. And then like I said, ingredient 3, we are making our own tartar sauce. Mrs. Bent, what are you making your tartar sauce with?
Mayonnaise, lemon juice, tomato paste, onion, capers, salt and pepper.
There you go. Okay, and then a couple teaspoons of dried basil and spices. I normally just eyeball because I can. I have no idea what's happening in the chat. They're just saying a P word. No, don't say the word out loud. They want you to say it.
Eat a raw caper, Dr. Carrington says.
I already did. They went a while back. Wasn't horrible. Wasn't my favorite thing in the world.
Eat a raw spoon, says Seth.
That's Seth. Seth, you and Wilson would probably like each other if you guys hung out.
Wilson says the cure to corona is say
the word? Yeah, that's probably not true. Wilson, your dad's a doctor. You know that's not true.
He said again. Do it again.
Do what again?
Eat a caper.
All right.
In front of the camera.
I did do it in front of the camera. I was right here the whole time.
You were in front of the sink.
Okay, will you do me a favor and will you move the Dutch oven to the front burner, please?
Where's my other mitt?
It's not hot. It's a little warm. It's over there.
You tried to burn me.
I'm not trying to burn you.
Just what do you want me to do?
Put that there. Perfect. It's going to go down. This is going to go up. That's going to go there. All right. Sauce is done. We're going to let that mellow for as long as this dish takes. Water is boiling. Slowly but surely. I am going to, against the recommendation of this recipe, salt my water. For those of you that don't know, when you boil your water, you need a lot of salt. So much salt that when you eat it, it tastes like the ocean. When he eats the dish, we have to get him to say, "This is pretty," that word. If I don't say that word, then I'm a big poo-poo head. Since when did I have a... Hey, Colston! How are you, bud? This just started this week. Yeah. I did a Zoom on Wednesday where I showed kiddos how to make pasta, and they wanted a cooking show. So, yeah, that's how this happened. So, haven't seen you in a bit, bud. Missed you. I know we live like 2 miles from each other, which, by the way, I've been very careful to not say my address because your brother Hudson's been trying to figure out where I live for a couple weeks now. Hi, Luke. Hi, Luke Taylor. Okay, what do we got? Oh, is this tomato tartar sauce?
Yes.
I'm going to try it.
You want to try it?
Yep. I'll try it by itself so I can mentally prepare myself.
So this is our tomato tartar sauce. Doesn't it look delicious?
So there, all 3 ingredients have been used. I'm taking a little taste.
There was no caper in that taste.
No, but the flavor of the caper is there. That's not bad. And I think once it gets warm, if it like melts over the fish,
Yeah.
this might be decent, guys. This might be pretty decent. It's very vegetable forward tomato sauce. Okay. Do you want to start melting your butter? We are now entering phase 2, which is boiling pasta and cooking fish. You cooking back there? Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna cook up here.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if Colston said anything else. Nope. What am I writing down? Next episode, I should cook a spoon. Okay.
We could cook a chocolate spoon.
We could. We could cook a chocolate. Do we have chocolate spoons?
We could make one.
Well, that's easy. Dip a spoon in chocolate. Boom. Chocolate spoon. That's really all that is. Cook potatoes. Well, for those of you who are, unfortunately, those of you that are in my small group, will not be able to participate. But for those of you who are in my classes, next Wednesday at 3:30 p.m., we will be able to do a Zoom of Cooking with Mr. Bent. This week, we're making banana bread, which I'm excited about. But more than me is excited about it is Mrs. Bent, because Mrs. Bent loves when I make banana bread.
It's true.
Now we wait. Honestly, you're probably going to put your fish. How long does your fish have to cook?
About 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so basically 4 minutes aside. So when you flip is when I'm putting pasta in.
Okay.
Cool. We are planning this out, people. It is coming together. Someone send me the Zoom code. No, don't do that. I did my sight reading and it was something else. I don't know what that means, but okay. We're not talking. Say Srigop backwards. Nope. Wait, Rika
What is
D.
with this word that they want you to say?
Oh, Rika DeBarbazon. That's fun. That word. I'm muted? I don't think so, Tim. I'm muted? I don't think that makes sense.
What?
I think they're just trying to get me to say the word. Like, because if they think I'm muted. Yeah, no, they just keep typing I'm muted. Can I even mute myself? That's fun. I can mute myself. Interesting. I will hack my sibling account and give code broadcast. Don't know what that means. Hey, there we go. Chloe can hear me. Chloe's always on my side. Oh, we going in with the fish?
Yep.
That was a vital step that I just missed. We're going in with the fish, people! that tomato sauce look good.
That's good.
What are your thoughts on onions? Do you eat onions?
I like onions.
Okay. So you'll probably be able to stand this more than I will.
Probably.
What time are we at? What is my music? It is a playlist on Spotify called Christmas Jazz. It's soft enough that I won't get removed for copyright infringement, but loud enough that I can still enjoy it. It's Christmas Jazz on Spotify.
Ow.
If I run out of capers, can I substitute Tide Pods? No, Dr. Carrington, you cannot. Otherwise, people end up at your office. What is happening?
What?
They just really want me to say that word, and now they're typing variations of that word in the chat. I actually realized I should probably go ahead and get pasta in, because I'll need to drain before you're done, because when you're done, the fish goes on top.
Okay.
So, all right, we are going into the final stage, boiling the pasta and then presenting the dish. So here we go, pasta going in. Now, fresh pasta takes about half the time that regular box pasta does. So for us, about 4 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 30 minutes. Pasta's in, and we are going.
It's beautiful.
You're beautiful. By the way, next week, since I'm doing banana bread, I'm not doing a chop style where I make banana bread with 3 random ingredients. Not trying that. Yeah, better ideas, let me know. Actually, that's true. If you have any ideas on what you want to see next, cooked live, or even like a cooking instructional video, let me know in the comments. No, camera in the bowl? Okay. Here we can do a quick stovetop transfer. So we've got pasta boiling away there. We got the tomato sauce there and the salmon frying away in the pan. And eventually I am going to put the camera down here so you can watch the final plating. God bless you. We're dealing with spices and we're very sensitive to spices whenever we cook them. I know I didn't ask you, but is our colander clean?
Yep.
Great. Dishwasher?
Yep.
Uh-oh, our sink isn't.
What?
Our sink isn't clean.
What do you mean?
Like I gotta transfer everything. I gotta drain the pasta.
Yeah.
Everything's just getting stacked up in a big mess. That's kind of the mark of a good kitchen after you cook a good meal. Your kitchen's disgusting, but the food's delicious. Potable cam is pretty. I think it's funny that you said potable, like it's able, like you're able to drink the camera. Vlog Squad. Does anyone actually have a idea of what they want me to do next on YouTube? Here at the height of my YouTube career. Ooh, that salmon looks really good. Other than the red. Mental note: when you're cooking with crushed red pepper, use sparingly. I'm gonna open the window.
It's already
I
open.
need it more open. Oh boy. Yeah. No, I'm hiccuping. Whew. Tamales? I've never done tamales. Ribs? That's too expensive. Now,
Venmo.
Pizza I could do. What?
I said Venmo.
Yeah, that's true. You want to see me do ribs? I'm taking donations. Except I can't take it through YouTube. Pizza would be a fun one, though. Cook a potato dish. What can we do with potatoes? We can do mashed potatoes.
You can do lots of things.
We can do lots of things with potatoes. Potatoes are a very versatile dish. Mr. Bent, I would like to ask you to do pizza. All right. Sounds like pizza might be our next big thing.
You can use our pizza pound.
That's true. Alexa, how much time's left on my timer?
You have 30 seconds left on your 4-minute timer.
We are coming together, folks. Final countdown. This salmon is a very volatile dish to cook. I would say wear a face mask, but wear a face mask that you create yourself. Save N95s for our healthcare frontline workers. I see people at grocery stores. Alexa, stop wearing N95s. And we're just like, what are we doing here, people?
All right, I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
All right, just take it off the heat because I got a plate. All right, it's all come together. Final phase here. We move the sauce in the front.
Yeah.
Woo! Steamy. Oop. All right.
Let's put it somewhere.
Drop some of that in there. Alrighty, here we go. Do you want the Parmesan on top of the fish or on top of the pasta sauce and sauce?
Both.
Okay. What do we got? What are they making? Sydney, you just got on?
This is Dr. Carrington's new favorite show.
Alright. Spork.
Casey says, enable super chat. I'll PayPal you the rest of my FSX funds.
I'm trying to figure out who Casey
Whatever that
is.
means.
Casey Neistat. Is it bad that I'm trying to figure out who that is? Oh, hey, will you tilt the camera down so they can see the plating? There we go. I'll move my lemon water out of the way. Alrighty. So, fresh, homemade pasta. Beautiful. Bueno. Bella. All right.
Casey doesn't want anybody to tell you who she is.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Here we go, people. Pasta Dijon tomato sauce with sun-dried tomatoes, onions,
He is not going to like that sauce.
garlic. I'm going to try my best to like it. It's going to be very hard texturally for me to like this sauce. For those of you who do not know, Mr. Bent is a semi-picky eater.
You spilled.
Yes, I know I spilled. Did they say I spilled?
Yeah.
Nice. Nothing a little hip towel antics. Oh, who called out that I spilled?
Jonah.
Who's Jonah? Oh, Eaton.
They need really good descriptions on the food.
I will try my hardest. This is who's. Okay, so we got final plating here. Homemade pasta, flour, eggs, water, salt, pretty simple. Tomato sauce with onions, garlic, olive oil, sun-dried tomatoes, chicken broth, tomato paste, basil, Dijon mustard. Going with a little Parmesan cheese on top now. It's like an Olive Garden. Tell me when.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It's a mountain.
It's not a mountain. It'll melt. I like cheese. Also, do you want? I was kind of making this plate for you. Is that okay? This left plate here for you.
Sure.
This one for me.
Notice there's less sauce on the plate for him.
Why don't you just tell the world how much of a picky eater I am? Why don't you just go through the list of things that Mr. Bent doesn't like eating?
Seth is going to send you his social security number
Excuse me?
if you say that word.
That's Seth, you're a freshman in high school. I'm not doing that to you. Look at how it's melting on yours. Oh,
Wow.
that's going to be good. Alrighty. On top of the pasta, come pick your piece. And then do you want to... Stay inside. Which piece do you want?
Hi.
Which piece do you want?
I don't care. You ruined it. It's soggy.
It's not ruined. It's fine. On top of the pasta is going salmon, which we love all the time. Salmon fried up in butter, seasoned with salt, pepper, chili powder, nutritional yeast flakes, and crushed red pepper. That made us do that. And to top it all off, a tomato tartar sauce.
Mr. Bent, what don't you like to eat? Basically all vegetables.
I like potatoes.
Huh.
I like spaghetti squash. I like zucchini. Okay, do you want Parmesan cheese on top of the fish?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
No, I think it's good. So let's kind of transfer over here so they can watch us try it together. Think we're good there? Yep. Alrighty, and so the final product. Here we have.
I need a fork.
I'm getting it. Here we have pasta with a tomato Dijon sauce on top of, or with a piece of salmon on top with a tomato tartar sauce. So here we go. Big try. What are you going for, salmon or pasta first?
I'm going for the pasta.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
the sauce.
go for the salmon first with the tomato tartar.
Okay.
Hold on. It's hard to cut fish standing up.
He's switching out his meal.
Yeah, it's now pizza. Okay, cheers. The tomato tartar sauce is not that bad on top of the pasta.
The sauce is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll try it.
You're not going to like it.
Why am I not going to like it?
Because,
Of the texture or the taste?
I don't know. We'll see. You're faking it.
No, I'm not. That's actually really good. I also missed some onion, so I'll do a fair shake. I'll grab a bite with onion on it. That's good.
It's pretty tasty. A little spicy.
It's the texture of onions. Well, not gonna lie, I did not anticipate on this being a
We
success.
will probably eat this.
We have frozen pizza ready for backup, but it's actually pretty good. So, well, I think here. You want to come over here and do a little goodbye? Look at that, we're under an hour too.
Nice.
I like to think that was a success. We will do. They're still doing some bets over on the street. Say the dish is that word. Not sure. I'm not sure what that word is. So
You're going to get a lot of money if you say that word.
really,
Yes.
I am the head of Roblox and SWAT commander. Okay, good to know.
Nice.
I like to think that was a pretty good success. So if you have any ideas as to what you want us to do live or what you want us to do as an instructional video, leave a little comment down there, and we'll see you next time, ? Not sure. Bye, guys. Have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend.